Being with us, you had warned, we know early last year, you'd been warning about the fact that inflation, once it hits, is really hard to deal with. And they certainly have learned the lesson, and they're acknowledging that their forecasts were off. So now, if you want to forecast with the highest inflation rate in 15 years, how long will it take to bring it down? Do you think they can bring it down, let's say, by 2024 with these rate increases?
I think the market is expecting, and I think the market is probably right, that inflation will come down from its current levels. There's still a question whether it will stay down and how much we have to do to make sure that it stays down is, I think, still a question. And whether it can be brought down to stay down without a recession is a very large question. My guess is that the Fed will, in the end, have to suffer through a recession if we're going to bring inflation down. Perhaps that was inevitable. Probably that was inevitable, given all the stimulus that was provided to the economy in 2021, given that the Fed was late, and very importantly, given all the supply shocks that the economy suffered. But whereas I thought the Fed was very much in the wrong place a year ago, way behind the curve in terms of responding to inflation, I think in very difficult circumstances, they're in the range of having done the right things and pointing towards doing the right things. I think the chairman was right in the film clip he showed that no one can know what's going to happen going forward. My guess is that we'll have a recession, that it will not be an especially mild recession, but there's no reason to think it's going to be anything like what happened after COVID or what happened after the financial crisis or what happened when Paul Volcker had to slay inflation after a much longer period of high inflation at the end of the 1970s. Perhaps the unemployment rate will get in the range of 6%.